back to the stream. And we'll continue this until we get oh god. King Futaba. King Futaba.
Hey! Bye!
Ah, you're back.
Good evening. Thank you.
Hey.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been?
All right.
At those masquerade, hiding both face and mind. Wait for you to know.
Oh. Sorry. Oh. I look forward to it.
All right.
Let's go. Until next time. Hey!
Oh.
Hey!
See you.
Ah, you're back.
This is
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on. Without without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter.
Welcome.
Okay. Hey!
I wanted to dodge tits. Play defensive this game.
Okay.
Welcome.
Nothing left to be found. I'm never riding from. That's where I'm waiting for the empty glass.
Welcome.
And that's a truth. It's only worse to do. I need them mask.
Okay.
I'm a sharpshooter.
Welcome.
At this masquerade. Heart in both face and mind. Free for you to draw.
Okay.
I'm a sharpshooter.
Welcome.
Please don't take off my mask. My place to hide. I can't tell you how to simply
What would you like?
just occasional. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at both masquerade. Hiding both face and mind. So free for you to draw. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm a sharpshooter. Have no face to show.
Take your time.
Take off my mask. Night sky. Have you been?
Take your time. Hey, inmate! The inmate needs our guidance. Power requires sacrifice. Do not expect much power from this.
This is the power you will gain. This may be a bit gruesome.
You wish to perform an... Now choose! You can't handle this. Looks pretty tough. Not terrible, but not impressive. Looks pretty tough. I see. A strong select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive a great deal of power. Then let us begin.
Okay.
Not terrible, but not impressive. You okay with this? Will this truly help you? Excessive power only leads to destruction. Not terrible, but not impressive. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive some new power. My.
Okay.
You okay with this? You change your mind? You'd like to read the compendium. Registration? Are you sure? Are you finished? It is time, inmate.
Oh! Where have you been? Been searching all
Hey, wait!
Nice job.
Man.
All right.
Let's head back.
Jeez. Hey.
Yo! Hey, hey! All right! Really?
All right.
That's... Hey, hey! Really? Yep, yep. Oh! So good! It's so good! Bye now! Okay. Oh?
I just remembered. You.
This is it.
Yes.
Nice going!
All right.
So you're the one who grew these, Senpai?
The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well. This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
All I did was add some, how do I put it? Aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement. Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
I'm looking forward to it.
Why don't we plant you, Mona? Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here.
Well, let's get started.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more...
That's not gonna make a difference.
Hey, you know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party? Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
I must agree. It would be not only a celebration, but a welcoming as well. I'd like to do something among ourselves.
Let's do it then! A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru!
Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough.
How is everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it?
Well then, at Destinyland.
By Destinyland.
It would be a bit late, but there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night.
The entire park? You're talking about the Destinyland, right?
Didn't you say you'd like to do something?
I did.
Hold on.
She really thinks like a celebrity.
The heck's she gonna check?
Guys,
We're really not like...
even just for one... Oh, that won't be... We had originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal. We'd barely get anything back if we cancel the reservation.
Wouldn't that be...
It's still officially under the company...
In that case, we'll just celebrate twice as hard today.
I'm sorry for disrupting everyone.
So, seriously, yeah. For real?
That...
The food was arranged on my plate.
The staff brought out this table and food just for us, huh?
I thought if we were going to dine together,
The VIP. Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
There really is no one else here. We are the rulers of the... Is this lighting just for our sake as well?
that's right.
It's beautiful.
It's not as beautiful as you. That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a site like this.
Lady On, this view is not as beautiful as...
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited about this.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too, Ryuji.
This is just because Futaba kept...
I did not.
You said something like... Well, yeah.
Whoa, look at you being all obedient.
My, this is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well, but given how sudden the request was,
Perhaps that will...
Either way, this party's
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it.
Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means. This'll really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
You're already talking about our next party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
You're getting and that party will be for me.
Still, I met Mona-chan. It's actually a bit You worried. I must just be overly cautious. I'm sorry for bringing...
Hey, isn't it almost time?
Oh, perfect time.
Father.
Thank you all. Today, I'd like to elaborate how my employees were forced and how my corporation acted for all of this.
So are you saying all of this was done?
Yes, I.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign. Furthermore, these happened to be officials who stood against your proposal. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies. Is all of this...
Yes.
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some...
About that.
Here it comes. Okuma is going to say who's...
I...
Okumura-san?
Father?
Why did he collapse?
That didn't look right at all.
Mona-chan, what's going... No, that's...
You're right. We made sure we just...
It's been okay all 4 times, so...
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental... That's how it should...
Yeah,
What's wrong?
I remember now.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown...
But why did they target Okumura-san?
damn it!
I'll talk to the staff before I leave.
Haru!
This ain't our fault.
I'd like to think so.
Some welcoming party.
I'll get in contact with it for today.
It's been... What are you watching?
This is just a hypothesis, but perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer. And to cover their tracks...
I hate to bring this up, but...
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone else.
How do you mean? You were suspecting the Phantom Thieves as well.
It is still hypothetical at this point, but...
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on... By the way, I wanted to ask...
Yes?
You haven't looked at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it. It was only a small error pop-up, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
And that's why you suspect...
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do. I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sai-san.
I apologize. But then, who stole my data? I let my guard down. They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them. Ah.
You as a player know exactly what happened.
Nice.
Let's do it.
Have you been all alone?
We're going to the prison.
On your feet. Our master has an important...
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened. Who knows? However, don't you sense it? The malicious will of another? It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
All right.
We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate.
Is that true?
Listen this time, okay?
We have.
I see.
We're hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking. Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
Yes. I'm sorry to ask again, but your father
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches you. You don't have to force yourself, though.
The principal?
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another. You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one. Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal? There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
All right.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your neck... What in the world did the police inject into you? Hey, can you hear me? You need to stay focused. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable. Well then, let's move on. At last we arrive at your most recent crime. You know what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima. Myself. Now, explain everything to me.
hiding both face and mind, open for you to grow.
I should write something.
What else should I be? But don't take off my mask. Reveal
With this, the public has praised them as allies of justice. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases... Indeed.
It's so damn... She's the one that called us.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she... Wait. What? People are posting that we killed President Okumura.
So it's begun already.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! You were raving about us so much.
What a lightning-fast change of attitude.
They don't know a damn...
Calm down.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru! I'm sorry, I'm the one who asked you all to...
My condolence.
I'm okay now. I called everyone. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The...
Yes. What makes you say that? Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office, considering that this was right after what happened.
It's the first I've heard...
Doesn't this all seem weird to you? It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
For real?
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed...
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this? Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it. I wonder what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not...
For real? No!
Where have you been?
Hey,
Been searching all alone. Can face it while alone and
nice.
without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a
Impossible.
I hate going outside.
Hi.
What do you want?
What would you like?
Take your time.
Hello.
What do you want?
Hello? Let us be off. Indeed. Well then.
This is fun.
Now then. No. um... Huh. in your debt.
All right.
See you.
Yo.
Hey!
What?
All right.
Hey, hey! See you later.
This sucks.
All right. All right.
Yes. Let us part ways here.
Huh? I'll see you later.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing twilight alone. Without the clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter.
Okay.
Hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw.
What are your thoughts?
All right.
Then... Hey!
All right.
Let's go. Here. Thanks.
All right.
Anyway. Hey. I see. I'll see you later.
Ah, you're back.
Where have you been? Been searching all along. Confused
Yeah.
Look.
Later.
Ugh.
Pretty bad, huh?
Ahem. Well, shall we begin?
Ooh, we can do this! Yep.
Ahem.
Hey!
Now everyone. Now everyone.
Ooh, we can do this! Ooh, we can do this! Hey, you.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Ooh, we can do this! Ooh, we can do this!
Hey.
What should we do? Um... Yes. To be honest, thank you. Now, shall we go?
Congrats on surviving.
I think I'm screwed for real this
Gathering everyone's opinion in order to make that natural.
again.
More importantly,
You said that something was on your mind before.
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all. But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently? How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around? Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What?
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why's that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings, particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence. But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rank. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in... Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap?
Yeah. Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we need to find clues. No matter what.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves.
I'm honored.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also... I'd like you... You've yet... Will you
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a high... I don't wish to, but I assume, naturally, failed.
Of course, I will live up to your expectations.
That is all, then. I expect good results from you.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work, then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. Don't worry, though.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom. This is bad.
means... Oh!
Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on. Without
Oh!
without a sign, without grasping
All right.
Oh!
the real question to be asked. Where have I been?
I'll just add this.
I'm a shepherd. Outpost masquerade, hiding both face and mind. All fit for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn.
Damned phantom thieves. Hey.
Okay, quiet down. Well then, next up is Takamaki. You two will go together.
Huh?
Why? That's how they've been doing it so far. Those are the instructions. Just don't say more than is necessary.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. Let's see. Ah, yes, you're the one. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamishita. You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school? Don't worry. We're here to keep all of you safe, okay?
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on...
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary? Not to me. He looked like someone who's dealt with dangerous criminals.
I'm sorry for all of...
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen, but now that it's become reality...
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion.
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
We were so popular too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit?
No, it's okay.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you three second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff, no matter what happens.
Don't jinx!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
Of course.
Wow! Okay.
Yes. I have another suggestion. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm true.
What's going on?
Do you know this one?
This is it.
Correct!
Nice going!
All right.
Damn it.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're...
Goro, this one too.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. Come on, leader.
We're gathering information too.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here.
Criminal. The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accused.
God, this is so effing.
We have the first place.
What?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results.
People will figure that out.
I knew people would vote for him.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to...
That reminds me. She seemed like she was looking into something on her... It's not that I don't trust...
Even one clue would work wonders for us. I hope she finds something.
Hey. In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects,
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution...
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case there are still many questions to be answered here.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change. What are you staring at your phone like that for? You're trying to show off. By the way, I heard the police. As long as well,
Where have you been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it, the real question to be asked.
Yeah?
Yo.
Shit.
Yeah. All right. Yo. All right. Later.
Makoto, has Nijima-san...
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to...
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful... Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable, but we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Okay then. Is everyone else okay?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather...
Hold on. How are we even gonna get it?
We have all the data from the PC of a public prosecutor. Finding his phone number was a no-brainer.
Damn, you're...
But then, wouldn't he want...
I'll just say my sister had it. That isn't even technically a lie. Can you send me the... I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really...
Now, just think of him as a...
He says, let me think of...
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna...
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all...
We're counting on you.
Oh!
Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh! I see. Oh!
All right.
Nice.
Hey.
Okay, class, let's get started. I need an answer. That's correct.
Nice going!
All right. All right. All right. Welcome home. You're back on. How has business been?
Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we had a...
What are your thoughts, Representative Shino? It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic.
And because they've targeted only prominent, I apologize for any concern they may have caused.
That politician's really up.
This is an important undertaking. The selfish criminals enacting this, answering to the interests of the people as hate.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals. We must resolve this.
What are you standing there still?
That politician is honest, and it feels like a trust, don't you think, boss?
Sorry.
Criminals, hmm? However, that is ignorant. If these people attack others with no remorse, could a murder truly have been enacted? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, then even though they can't, perhaps my goals are... I knew there was something special about you. I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. All right. Oh, that reminds me. Wait. Considering it's such a good opportunity... Thank you for the coffee.
Glad you liked.
I'm happy I could... I'll be going now.
Searching all along, confessing while alone, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter, I post masquerade. Hiding both face and mind, afraid for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. What else should I do?
Good evening. I look forward to it. Thank you very much. Okay, let's end here for today.
The festival seems...
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Prince...
There may be actually, they probably are. Acting like normal students.
What do you normally do at a school festival?
Look around.
There's no rules. Remember when we went to the beach?
I think I can do it if I...
You're so laid back. There's a possibility that
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and...
Don't let your guard...
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be... Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did...
I want to go around with their...
Well, it'll be a nice change of pace. A lot of nasty... Shall we head off to...
Oh, right.
They're pretty good.
I know a great... Follow me! This is the...
Made takoyaki.
New customers!
So,
It's still a refreshment.
It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for time. We heard a lot of rumors, even on our way here.
and it was all...
Here she comes.
Who cares?
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order?
There are a lot of...
Stick to a normal one.
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then.
I'm sorry.
Then how about...
We're currently out catching squid.
That doesn't even sound
Actually, we spent most of our budget on... We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can...
Yuji, you're... Then... Well,
that would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget it.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me...
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another...
You are so carefree. Does it mean... Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't...
Thank you for the...
Ooh! Lies.
Well, it's not like I was expecting Chris. So, what...
Could there be jam in it as a secret?
Well, one
of them's...
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like, going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that...
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? Wait, is she...
Do you want... Oh, you sure? All right. Oh.
The...
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes.
Someone's eat.
But people ended up recognizing me.
That's because you...
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up. I'm going to have one of...
This...
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But...
It's fine.
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial.
But did he truly come? This isn't good.
I know what you mean. I need to do my best tomorrow. I'm gonna pull this up.
That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're...
Well then. Nice.
Let's do it.
Nice.
Where have you been? Searching all along, facing twilight.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad, I'm sure you all would have been happier.
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about it. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one in...
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is.
Come on, Makoto.
As much as you're allowed to say.
Getting right to the point. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power.
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but...
Thank you for answering. By the way, it seems you've denied why the sudden change. Until now, haven't you? How are you so...
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating me?
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you... What reason is there...
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been... Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, that's why I believe that case should be thought of as... And if this is all... If the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now.
Oh, no. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluff.
Pipe down.
He's lying. But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask...
It may have repercussions on the investigation.
It's only my personal opinion. So, however, there is a possibility that everyone present...
The truth?
What's he planning on...
That's quite the if you're so certain. I'd like to ask you then.
That idiot!
No.
They're people you all know quite well. It's mine. Would you mind if I step...
I'm terribly sorry. We'll resume the
Please don't troll me.
Is there a room I'm...
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they?
Did you say...
We only have...
What do you want to...
No!
That's gotta be... I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too. Yes. It's not just all of you. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude. When the app activated on its own, quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on.
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you. I'll take your silence. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill...
I believe that.
How can you be...
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. Actually, when I took these photos... That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I can't die here. When those thoughts overcame me,
This guy has a
this... I swear, it just...
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, I experienced that world too.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back...
Although I don't completely understand the method, someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thief...
They're going...
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline...
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all...
This ain't no...
Say what you will. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearhead. The higher-ups are concerned only. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san.
What of evidence that we did it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well...
Make it up?
So...
And we're still...
You'll be found guilty if you're caught.
Bullshit!
Unfortunately,
And that's why you...
yes. That said, I ask...
What should we do about...
I can understand how you feel. Well, considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. All right. I'm glad we could talk. It's been... I look forward. It was definitely worth coming. We should be getting back. About that. The reason why you called for me in the first place, my business is
I'll deal with it.
Damn it!
Hey,
I'm sorry about it. So, but I'll have
To make up for the time that was planned.
I can't say anything in detail, but I feel another. I hope you all continue.
Let's have a big round of
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed.
So what?
He's got evidence on us.
Damn it!
Calm down, Reed.
How am I supposed...
What's done is done. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this...
Similar occurrences followed although things have quieted down until recent. Furthermore, new information has come to light. He had received a calling card from the Phantom.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium.
All right, everybody give them
Oh, sorry. I was just worried about the whole... You're right.
And now it's time for your favorite round of applause.
They're really doing this again this year?
All right, who has something to no?
I guess this disorder really makes the post-festival party what it is.
How about the girl in the hoodie with the super bleached hair?
Huh?
Well then,
What should I... Would that...
come. And what is
Takamaki.
You stole my heart!
Ah, good looks, smoking body. You don't look like you have. Now then, on with the show. I don't know. Here, do you think the Phantom?
Huh?
Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about. So, are
What do I...
actually? I. So, Takama. My. But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart. Well, did you all enjoy our?
Just when it was getting interesting.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's finally... I can't believe you had the courage to stand up and say that in front of every... Huh? So you did it to... At any rate, so... You know, I think we'll be good together. Talking about the future. That's a bit too heavy for right now, huh? Stop that! But this... I hope you like it. Wanna head home to... Hmm?
The mass media has been no countermeasure for the Phantom. They're saying. So,
Nothing that...
what's going on here? And I thought I... Well, if things continue at this rate,
But sir...
I had high expectations. We may need to reform the operation as well.
Please.
I know that you've been at this. If you can manage an arrest, that's what you... The leadership of this country. I'll make myself clear.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some... Oh. What?
To you?
I said that... Yes.
We're home. Soji.
I was cleaning. This is a calling card, right?
You went in?
I'll apologize. So,
That's...
is it something to... I knew it. Why aren't you saying it?
Why did you... I mean...
Explain.
Explain...
Is it something that you...
Hey, if this keeps...
Oh? I'll get right. Is this a real one? Was a... well... How about it?
Ever since I was trapped and I knew I had to leave...
Futaba. Here, I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves say it's the same as Mom's research. They...
Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. As I kept watching the tabloid shows, I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing. I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never...
Soji...
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the... My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that she might soon die in an odd way. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? But if anything were to happen... There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about... You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection? The first incident of a change of heart, the kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that... And then, these scandals always seem to find... These people are called criminals by the general public. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not... I asked... That's why he saved me.
Asked? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? So, he's not connected with the Phantom Thieves. You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Are you serious? You really are?
Soji...
So, basically, and on top of... What the hell?
I...
Wait, killed?
She was killed.
Stop this!
Why won't you believe me? Didn't you know already? Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
It was awfully fishy, but what could I do? Oh, and the outcome of that... Also, the reason I took custody of you was... It's basically my fault that you got burned.
It's not your
I acted all big, and in the end, I'm...
I mean, the one who...
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can... We're done talking. Let's eat. I'm so hungry.
At least we avoided the worst case scenario of Still, we should tell the others about what just happened. I'm tired. Sorry. Sorry.
I should write something.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as and have decided to reward anyone with information Look, those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows reward money will be supplied by the police.
If I report you to the police and they are... I hope you understand, even people who didn't have an interest before, and it'll happen every... Why did this happen? I see. Well, I'm sorry I didn't realize it. All I can do now, just don't become desperate and do... I won't sell you out.
I feel bad about what we've done to...
Did you see that reward? With this, the fat... That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great! We're wanted now, and the reward's 30.
We're finally being.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? How President Okumura ranked first? The fad? It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous.
Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us.
Then what about. Are the people whose hearts we changed?
No, because of Yusuke and I. The Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, too? Considering what happened with the rankings? Only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick.
Cheap. There's the fake Medjad and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past...
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into...
What? So this is my... And there was that thing with Haru at the time.
I'm sorry. This was all because all I could think about was my fiancé.
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault.
Damn it! This is bullshit!
Ryuji, taking out your frustration on things doesn't help.
Hey, why did we lose? What did we do?
It's probably because...
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about...
Yeah. I'm such an idiot!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong.
We were meant to be the righteous fan...
I'm so irritated.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, but still, of course I wanted...
Yeah. However, we have no idea who...
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power.
Are we really a
Should we... I mean...
Hey.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want. That's the same as dumping our aesthetics again, because we...
I see.
I take back what I just absolutely...
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do.
Yeah.
Yo? Huh? Then again...
Where have you been searching all along, facing twilight alone, without the clue,
See ya!
without a sign, without grasping it.
Okay. Hey!
should write something.
Nice.
Where have you been searching all along, confessing while alone and alone.
An issue in which criminals only now does the government speak of taking. The government as it stands has been left behind the time. If this is a ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to... Let us end this.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party. So
I'm gonna vote this time for sure.
you haven't voted until now?
Politics just never interested me, but he's passionate and thinks of the future. I'm definitely voting.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politicians seem so...
When you say that you want us to cooperate...
That's a good question.
Quit F...
Please keep the...
There's a bounty for information in addition to the... I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end. She must be considerably vexed. Make headlines with the arrest...
The police have nothing on us.
True. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concoct...
We don't care about...
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san.
Huh?
Is this to prevent the
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to...
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, what if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would...
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely... My objective is to find the true culprit. However, the current situation...
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated...
Our only solution to this, if she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's...
The truth will be covered up. I can't allow such a thing to happen.
I mean...
And changing Sai-san...
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the... I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the... So how about it?
Even though you're particular about being just?
It can't be helped. There is also one more merit in changing Sai... It will become a warning to not mess. They can't go public if someone in the investigation... All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true...
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit...
As expected from a Nijima.
Makoto.
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting in...
I'm flattered to...
Why are you willing to do all this, Aked?
Because of sickening human... Yes. My contempt... It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some law. It's simply an absurd grudge.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us? I can't but I guess it's how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar. Maybe that's why I thought that Won't you cooperate? Thanks. This mission can't succeed.
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping it'd never come to pass, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't...
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry.
I see.
Will you tell your...
Of course not.
You seem awfully evasive today.
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then.
I'm sorry.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird? Well, regardless, it all started.
A palace? Not only that, then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I'm appalled as the commander of this operation. I alone was kept in the dark. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain, that's why you targeted me? If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation? Hey! You need to keep... It seems but the look on your face isn't one of... I'm amazed. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No. Most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
All right.
No, I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
What's this favor you need? We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace. I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear. A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too. Well, like her history with men. You're Phantom Thief! Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first. There's something else we want you to look into. So this is the courthouse. Let's hurry up and get started.
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
4.
Then that means our...
But this should be a substantially forced operation. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now...
I concur. After all, well then?
That's...
Huh?
This is the model I want! I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you...
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well then, I'll do my best. All right.
You've got a good personality.
She's...
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if... Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort.
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then!
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that,
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is... It must be...
Candidate found.
I definitely see...
Well,
Beginning navigation.
Oh, what's up? Yeah. Yo. What's up? Oh, you want to go now? I need to change my pants. Hold on. Be right back.